Welcome back. The cold weather continues tonight, but there is hope for warmer weather ahead. Let's get to Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan with a check on your first alert forecast tonight. Bob?
There's always hope, right, Scott? We are going to see warmer temperatures, but not tonight. Once again, freeze warning out for parts of the Sun Coast. Not everyone, but it was going to be freezing again with the wind chills in the upper 20s to low 30s, so a little bit warmer. But that is going to be a sign of things to come. Now, we have some high cirrus clouds streaming in from overhead. You can see that. It should be a gorgeous sunset tonight with those cirrus clouds around. They will light up. And 51 degrees right now, no problems with wind chill. But after midnight especially, that's when it's going to be the coldest. And a dew point now at 25. That's extremely low. And so that dry atmosphere in place right now. And we mentioned the duration of the freeze, less tonight, 2 to 3 hours, potential for below freezing temperatures. That'll be Hardee, DeSoto, and Highlands County mainly. East of I-75 and the Manatee and Sarasota counties should be hovering right around freezing for maybe an hour or two just before sunrise. And that freeze warning is in effect until 9 o'clock. And satellite imagery showing the clear skies overhead. There's those high clouds associated with the subtropical jet ripping through parts of the Gulf of Mexico right now. Some cold weather clouds well to the west of us. So we're going to see clear skies overnight, and that will allow that temperature to plummet as high pressure getting closer to us. And when the high gets closer to us, the pressure gradient is less, and that means the winds won't be as strong. So the wind chill will still be there, but it won't be as windy to start things off tomorrow morning. We'll have your complete forecast, let you know about a warmer weekend ahead coming up in a few minutes. Scott?
All right, Bob, thank you. Florida's top law enforcement agency reveals a new website highlighting 400 unsolved murders, some dating back to the 1950s. The Manatee County Sheriff's Office listing 89 unsolved homicides on the site, an effort to gather more information on these cold cases and seek justice for local families. ABC 7's Jess Dowdrick joins us live from the Manatee County Sheriff's Office with more on the story tonight. Jess?
Scott, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement just created this site. So right now there are only 10 law enforcement agencies from across the state that have their cold case information on this site. And that includes the Manatee County Sheriff's Office. And anyone can access this site from anywhere, including potential witnesses that may have some information that police need to solve the case.
There's no closure right now. It's a mission to find out what happened.
Jill Mullins hasn't stopped looking for her husband Patrick's killers since he went missing on January 27, 2013, while boating. Pat's body was found a week later, tied to an anchor in the Manatee River near Emerson Point, with a gunshot wound to the head.
Every year when it's the fair time, we go and we put posters around the fairgrounds. I've got some benches around town.
Mullins was excited to hear about the new cold case site as the 5-year anniversary of her husband's death approaches.
Well, I hope it can help Pat's situation, our families. I think it's a great idea. I don't know who to thank for it, but if it can bring any case to resolution, then it's absolutely worth it.
The Manatee County Sheriff's Office was quick to work with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement because detectives look at it as the more ways the information gets out there, the better.
A lot of times in a homicide, you basically know who did it. You just don't have enough evidence. And many times when you get that phone call, it's that one last piece of information that will push it over the top and will allow you to make an arrest.
The Manatee County Sheriff's Office doesn't have many unsolved homicides in recent years. A majority of these cold cases date from 1977 to 2010. One detective from the Sheriff's Office now only works these homicides.
I think that a lot of times people are just curious about mysteries. And that's why I think people will go on and look at these cold cases, and then they may tell someone who will tell someone, oh, wait a second, I remember something about that. And that's what you hope happens.
Now, this site is far from perfect as it was just launched. There are some Manatee County cases listed on the site right now, but those cases have already been solved. The Sheriff's Office says they will have those removed immediately. Now, if you'd like to check out this cold case site, you can check out our website for the link, mysuncoast.com. Reporting live in Manatee County, Jess Dowdrick, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.